What's up YouTube, welcome back, it's Danny here, and I just wanted to bring you a video on some of my favourite plays from the, well, not so recent now, but it was recent when it was obviously recent when I watched it because it just came out, the Players Cup 3, so it's got some fantastic new decks to look out for, and this is just some of my favourite plays from the entire tournament. Let's take a look. Okay, first one we're going to look at is between Tord Recklef and Kevin Kruger. Tord, of course, playing the Rapid Strike Urshifu with Cinccino, and Kevin here with the Victini VMAX with Mew as well, and a few other techs. Bit of a firebox deck. Already down to 2 prizes to 6. Not an awful lot going on well, either side, although the board state doesn't necessarily mean too much. As you can see, the Victini VMAX here already down to around about half-life, and way less than half-life now. Another Gmax Rapid Flow with that Karate Belt, allowing Rapid Strike Victini to attack there just with 1 Rapid Strike energy. Just having a look at the active Cramorant. Here's a Boss's Orders here from Kevin. An energy attachment to the Cramorant for the Retreat Cross. And it looks like here comes the Victini VMAX, securing a prize, bringing down to 1 prize remaining. So I believe the logic here is, rather than hitting the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX for 220 damage, which is a lot more, there was also always the chance that that would be Sherald, which is not great. But now it sets a bit of a checkmate position here, because Kevin has got now only 1 more prize remaining. Victini can hit, of course, for 100, which is going to knock out either Jirachi or the Cinccino. Cramorant, as you know, can hit for 160 as well, or Snipe. Looks like the Stellar Wish there from Jirachi. Not sure what Tord is digging for at this point. It's worth noting that although Kevin is down to his last prize, the actual last prize is the Mew and Mewtwo GX, which with a welder would quite easily knock out the Rapid Strike Urshifu. So an interesting situation here. 6 prizes to 1. Looks like a bit of a landslide. Not a lot going on, as I said before, on Tord's side of the field, although that Rapid Strike energy could be a big play here. And we see the Jirachi is scooped up, leaving just the Cinccino on the bench. Oh, and there's another scoop up there. The Cinccino is also off the bench, so just the big 330 HP fighting Pokemon left to deal with for Kevin. 1 prize remaining. It's not really going to matter though, because 1 big old Pokemon there. And Gmax Rapid Flow is going to be able to hit a double knockout on the Kricketune and the Victini VMAX for 5 prizes, tying the game up and actually kind of leaving Kevin with not a lot to work with. The welder onto Cramorant's not going to do much. It would probably be quite easy for Tord to switch back into the Urshifu in order to hit it for 150 for 1 energy. It's a possibility. It's an interesting situation to be in. The 1 prize left also makes Kevin susceptible to being knocked out with that Volcanion on the bench. That's a 120 HP basic single prizer. But that is a massive moment there, being able to hit the reset stamp down to 1 prize. All those cheeky tricks that were in Tord's hand, potentially in Tord's hand, are now gone. The quick ball for the Heat Round GX. We can see that Kevin has not yet used his GX attack. This is right at the end of the game. Very smart to have saved it. Here's the double energy drop. He has got the Giant Hearth, but he's not going to need it. Does use the escape rope to switch into Heat Round, attaches an energy again, and that is going to be a big attack. Is Giant Hearth? I think he is going to Giant Hearth now. Thin the deck. Stampeding Stomp for 130. Next turn, very clearly has the energy. He can attach and smash for 200. And I believe that is going to be, yeah, well played from Tord. That is the end of that one. Great play. Alright, coming up next, match between Mike Fouché and David Insonetti, I believe his name is. Once again, Rapid Strike Urshifu versus this time a really tricked out ADP. We see the Cryogonal on the bench as well as the Zamazenta. Just jumping in to see the KO for the Dedenne by David, taking the first 3 prizes of the game. Loading up the Zacian and the Zamazenta on the bench. First 3 triple prizes taken thanks to that GX attack from ADP, of course, Arceus de Agapalkia. Passing it over to Mike. We can see the double Urshifu on the bench. One of them is loaded up with energy. Switching into the Jirachi for the Stellar Wish. You can see the Giratina there on the bench as well. Probably not doing too much in this game. Similar to the Cryogonal already. The Cryogonal is just kind of a bit of a liability for this match, if I recall correctly. Didn't seem to do too much being able to lock the trainers out. Stellar Wish done. Just waiting to see what the next move is for Mike. Okay, a big scoop up now. Is going to be able to promote the Urshifu. Unfortunately, it didn't evolve into VMAX before, although big, great catcher pulls up the Dedenne, which is going to be a massive 300 damage attack from that Rapid Strike Urshifu. Here is the research, just getting rid of that pesky Giratina, that's pretty pointless in this matchup because there's no special energy, I believe, on David's side in his deck at all. So fresh 7 cards. Now this is going to be a bit of a situation here because if Mike does just claim the knockout, then the benched Zacian is just going to be able to knock out the Rapid Strike Urshifu that's active. So something has to... Oh yeah, there it is. There's the big boy. And of course Denny has the weakness, so this is a big hit. A massive Gmax Rapid Flow. A 240 to the active. Well, we can assume it's 240 to the active. Don't want to jump the gun. I'm jumping the gun. Here comes a potential massive turn though from Mike. As soon as he's ready. Okay, dropping the energy onto the bench. Smart. Okay, so energy to the bench, got the big active, a Rapid Strike Urshifu, Gmax, a Rapid Throw. Flow, not throw, excuse me. Is it going to be a massive 5 prize boom? No, it's a 4 prize boom. Takes the Cryogonal. How much damage is on that ADP? 160. Okay, that could have been 5 prizes. Takes the 4. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Takes the 3 instead. Leaves the ADP as the potential final target. Now, as you can see here on David's side, he doesn't have an awful lot to necessarily win it in this turn. Oh, and then there's the big top deck of the boss's orders. So good. Not much you can do about that. Easy retreat into the Zacian and blows him up to take the last 3 prizes. Classic ADP there. Oh, he's got the sword on as well, so big 290. Bit of a flex. Great way to end the match there for David. Alright, here comes another one. Apparently from the same 2 people again. I don't know if it's the same set. I can't actually remember. But it looks like we just got the lone Zamazenta active against Rapid Strike Urshifu. There is a Marnie starting off this play here. Quick check of the prizes. What is the prize count? Oh, okay, 2-1. So not a lot going on left. It's probably not wise to play much else. It looks like a pass there. On the Rapid Strike Urshifu side, only energy actually is on the VMAX, which of course can't attack through Zamazenta's ability, which protects it from all VMAXs, of course. Dropping of a Jirachi. It's a potential prize, although 1 prize, yeah, it'll be a bit pointless to take that at this point. Use it to get the communication, and it just looks like, even though David is of course kind of playing off of 1 Pokemon only, it's not the end of the world, because right here the only things that can really hit him, hit Zamazenta, is going to be that Rapid Strike Urshifu V, and that is either strafing for 30 or it's going to hit for 3 energies for 150. Oh, there's a big reset stamp down to 2, and all he gets is Cryogonal and a switch. Both pretty useless cards at this point, considering his board state. Doesn't want the Cryogonal. Cryogonal is easily going to be knocked out by Urshifu VMAX. Urshifu VMAX becomes active, gets the Zacian, just draw pass. Just draw pass. I think we've all been there before if you've played a lot of Pokemon TCG. At some point or another, maybe even in a tournament, you just unfortunately have to just take that draw pass, you know. Not the best sort of thing to happen. Research is a massive hand away, obviously digging for something. Most likely going to be that Rapid Strike energy. I didn't check the discard. How many is going to check now is needed? Oh, there's 4 in the discard. Okay, that makes it even bigger. This is going to be a long road to strafe it out. And I think, here he goes again. I think David is just going to be waiting for that metal energy to start punching himself, and potentially to win this game. Only needs to punch twice with Zamazenta against 1 Rapid Strike Urshifu. Well, that's going to be difficult without 2 bosses' orders. Here comes a quick ball. What is going to come out? Jirachi. Such an interesting situation to be in. This is like deep late game Pokemon TCG at its best here. One person with a really healthy looking board state, but without much necessarily that they can do, against someone with very little board state, but actually somewhat still in control in a way. 90 damage now on the Zamazenta. Oh, there's a tall scrapper, but yeah, probably not doing much with it. Decides now, it's now or never, we need to bench the Zamazenta, bench the Zacian, bench the Zamazenta. Gets the reset stamp off of the Jirachi, off the Dedenne. I'm going to misname every Pokemon that comes out in this video, I can feel it. Cherish Ball, gets the Mawile out. Not sure if he's going to play that. Oh, he does! This is probably... Oh, what a play! Oh, only 1 card in hand and it's a Jirachi. Slaps it on the bench. Thank you very much. Oh, he's going to make a decision here. What do I... Goes for the onto the Mawile. Onto the Mawile again. Do you know what? I probably wouldn't have done that. I probably would have attached the Water Energy, free retreat, and then put it on the Zamazenta. But whatever. Gets out the Eldegoss. Retreats here by the looks of it. Retreats that golden Zamazenta for free. There is the big hit from the Mawile. Oh, that's so much pressure. All of a sudden, 1 card in hand. What is it? What does it need to be? I don't know, but it's not looking good. Musa. I think that means GG's. And it is, I think, GG's here. Wow. What an amazing turn. What an amazing play to win that round. Great set. Alright, next one for you here. I can't read the surnames, so Giovanni, I do apologise. Same to Mitch as well. Jumping in here, late game once again. Looks like the Crobat is going to drop for 2 cards. Double Welder, which you can definitely see that Mew 3 really wanted. Takes another 3. Oh, and that's the big scoop up on the bench Jirachi. Goon Ping takes 2 prize cards here on that bench Jirachi GX for the opponent, which then, of course, opens up the weakness for Urshifu V. There's the well played, and Stampeding Stomp hits the 260. Wham bam, thank you man. 4 prizes. What a great move there. Great game, Giovanni. Great stuff. Jumping in with Kevin Kruger and Jeremy Lim. Big full blitz there from the Mew, taking 2 energies out of the deck for Jeremy on his Pikarom deck versus we've seen Kevin before here with the Victini and, well, Mew again. Actually, there's a lot of Mew these days. So big full blitz, 5 energy now on that Mew on the active spot. Very dangerous position to be in for Kevin. Prize count 4 to 6. Not a lot going on Kevin's side. Taking some time here to think. GX attacks has been used as well. Giant halved away the Dene. Okay, I don't know, found a glitch to discard it. Oh no, there it is. That 2 fire energies. Very good. Little deck shuffle. Looks like deck sizes on both sides are pretty healthy. Doesn't look like a late game area. There's the quick ball for the Eldegoss. Eldegoss, of course, is going to be used to get the welder out of the deck. Sorry, excuse me, out of the discard pile. Welder is used here. 2 energy, 3 energy on the Victini. Oh wow, there's the switch. How many energies? 4 energies on that Victini. I think he's just doing the maths. Energy burst, 270. Perfect maths there. Takes 5 energies out of the field for Jeremy for the Pikarom. And, you know, there's not a lot of energies left at this point, is there? I don't know that. That was a massive, massive hit. Bit of a tight squeeze now. Nothing to cherish ball. Just having a quick look at the deck. Just 3 speed lightnings left in the deck. 1 basic lightning in hand. It goes on the Mew. The Dedenne drop. What are we drawing? 6 cards. Let's see them. Oh, there's that cheeky. It's going for the... Yep. Successful on the hammer. 1 energy down. And then just to make matters worse, insult to injury, stamp back to 1. Wow. Big move. Don't know what he's going to have left here. What's he going to hit him with? Tag Bolt GX by the looks of it. Takes the Tag Bolt GX, 200 damage. 1 prize card, 1 card in hand. Takes his first 2 prize cards here. 4 prizes to 1, but look at the board. Massive, massive reset stamp there from Jeremy. That was huge. 2 cards, 1 fire energy only on the Charizard. Gonna need to quick ball here. Can't see. Is that escape rope? I can't tell. Okay. Oh, takes a quick ball for the Crobat. Fresh 6 cards. You can't really ask for much better off the reset stamp. Well played. What is it? Is it a boss? Yeah, of course it is. Big boss to the bench of the outrage. It was a great play from Jeremy. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, okay. He needs to get an energy out of the discard pile. And looks like he's just going to... Oh, no, he's going to let it happen. There we go. 180. Last prize. Great part of the match there. Great stuff. Alright, next up we got Azul GG. Sorry, I don't know your full name. I can't read it. Versus David Insonetti once again with that ADP with the Cryogonal. Really, actually great position here for David. Ready for the next turn. Zacian got the boss in hand. Obviously, there has been an altered creation, so that benched Urshifu is gone. Although you will note that it does have the Rapid Strike energy on it. We're just waiting for Azul to make his move here. Cryogonal has the Air Balloon for the free retreat. Dedenne sits on the bench as well. There is the Scoop Up Net, which is going to take the Zigzagoon into hand. Up comes the Rapid Strike Urshifu V. Communications, the Zigzagoon back into the deck. No surprises what's going to come out. There he is. Rapid Strike Urshifu V Max. The evolution happens here. Now you'll note as well that it didn't happen onto the bench and then promoted. So that doesn't mean means that the first attack for Rapid Strike Urshifu cannot be used. But it doesn't matter. There's a research. Here is the Great Catcher. Up comes the Denny. Double weakness. And there is the Bing Bang double Smackaroony for 3 prize cards. Azul takes that one. Great play. Alright, next up is the Pikarom Mirror. David Darrington versus Jeremy Lim. We can see here one very healthy looking board state versus one not so healthy looking board state. No prize has been taken yet, and we're just jumping in, seeing a boss up for the Pikarom, and then a retreat from the Boltund. Up comes the Pikarom to give it a full blitz. I might be getting ahead of myself there. Worth noting here that Jeremy actually has 4 lightning energy prized, which is so much. I mean, anytime I play Pikarom, I feel like 1 full blitz, and if I get 3 energies out of it, there's rarely anything left in the deck at that point when you've got 6 energies in play. What do they usually end up playing? Sort of 12, 11, 12. There it is, Tag Bolt. Sorry, excuse me, full blitz. Just deciding now where those 2 lightning energy are going to go. As you can see, Pikarom, of course, has 3 energies on it now. Another 2 is 5. Not quite enough to make it the Tag Bolt. You can see the damaged Pikarom on David's bench as well. just kind of eyeing up, considering the Tag Bolt GX for the double knockout. Little side switch there. Although there are a lot more Pokemon in play, there's some energy in play for David here. It's not necessarily in a better position. Not able to one-hit knock out this Pikarom, which would be super dangerous. I mean, that basically, I think that would be a scoop at this point if we could knock out that Pikarom. Considering here a boss's orders, does go with the boss's orders. Obviously not sure what Jeremy has in hand. Takes the boss's orders for a Tag Bolt. Last remaining 2 lightning energies out of the deck, sets up the Raichu on the bench, which would be a pretty good Pokemon to use in this situation. Top decks a switch, which is fantastic, and then has the Quick Ball. There's the Tapu Koko Prism Star, drops that down. Inadvertently, the boss's orders has pretty much guaranteed, well, not pretty much, has guaranteed Jeremy the game here. And that very fortunate top deck of the switch as well. And there we go. We love to see it, or maybe you hate to see it. Tag Bolt GX, 6 prize cards in one turn. Absolutely brutal. It's always pretty hyped to see a 6 prize card turn. Great stuff. Alright, once again here, Jeremy Lim versus Azul GG. We got the Pikarom versus Rapid Strike Urshifu. Now there's a lot to unpack here. As we jump in, Pokemon Communication is going to pull out the Mew bench barrier, although not for that purpose today. Little switch up and a Marnie. You can see that he's got Jeremy's got 2 Mew and Mewtwo Tag Team GXs fully powered up, which of course has that weakness, although if it wasn't for the Jirachi GX. And we'll see here that using Psy Power there, just spreading damage onto both the Mewtwo's, thanks to Mimikyu, means that they can't use their ability and now cannot actually attack, because obviously Mew and Mewtwo GX's only attacks that it actually has printed require Psychic Energy. And we're going to see a research here. This is a massive problem. 3 of the 4 Bolton Vs in the deck have already been discarded. This is number 4. If this is taken out, there are no viable attackers unless Jeremy is able to take care of the Mimikyu. Just considering, there it is, Speed Lightning Energy, draws 2. Dance, ooh, is he going to dance? Little check on the discard, there are 2 Lightning Energy in there. Right now, what really needs to happen for Jeremy to be in the game is to knock out the Mimikyu V. That is first point of order. Knock out Mimikyu V, potentially take out Jirachi GX, and then you've got the weakness advantage with the Mew 3. Looks like Dance the Ancients might be coming up now. Prize count currently is 4-6 in favour of Azul, so there will be no Karate Belt. Just turn aside, there's that Mimikyu, there we see it. As a Pikarom player, you've got to, especially with the Mew, you've got to hate to see that Mimikyu out. And then we go, we've got double energy get played. But really, as Jeremy, you cannot actually play this Bolton yet because it would just mean a KO. Although I don't know if we saw it. Yeah, there was a Crushing Hammer which rendered the Mew energyless. So no energy is currently on Azul's side of the field. He doesn't actually play Cheryl, so there's not going to be a massive heal coming in. But just super annoying. Super annoying for Azul that he's not able to. I mean, it's always nice to utilize the Psy Power, or he's not able to attach retreat because there's no energy in play to attach retreat to a Pokemon 2. Quick balling for the Jirachi just to thin the deck. Jirachi gets binned for a research. Boss is in hand. Now we can see already, if it wasn't for the Crushing Hammer, oh, there's another one, and there's a big head. That's going to take care of the Rapid Strike energy. With the boss in hand there, a manual attach and retreat into boss, KOing the Bolton at this point would have actually been game. Although we are going to see, by the looks of it, potentially a Marnie. So a little bit more hand disruption. Boss is gone. 4 fresh cards for Azul, 5 here for Jeremy. One of them is a boss, which is kind of interesting. Want that on the Mimikyu. But Azul does get another boss's orders. Although thanks to the Crushing Hammer, there is now, once again, no energy in play for Azul, so he's just really going to be playing off the top deck. That Crushing Hammer prevented the game from being an auto loss at this point in the match. Passes over. Now does have the Scoop Up Net and the Switch and the boss in hand, but no energy to work with here. Oh, and also an air balloon. So plenty of stuff for Azul to work with, just lacking that crucial energy. Just kind of deciding what we can do here. If you're Azul, I think at this point, then the primary focus is how can I get rid of that Bolton V as quickly as possible. There is a Stellar Wish. Nothing really well, I say that. Stellar Wish for potentially a Great Catcher here. Great Catcher could be used to bring up the Dedenne GX on the bench, or even the other Mew. Scoop Up Net. Here comes the big Urshifu. It's going to be a Great Catcher. It is going to be for the Dedenne. Fresh 7 cards, looking for an energy. Doesn't get an energy. Doesn't get energy yet. I'm not sure how many is in deck, maybe like 4 or 5. Pulls out the Giratina by the looks of it. There is some more Pokemon that can draw cards in the deck. Drops the Martial Art Dojo. Bins off the hand, looking for an energy. Does get an energy this time. So that's going to be, yep, energy goes on. Now this is such a good play. Taking out the Dedenne, drops him down to 2 prizes left. Jeremy can, if he wants to, use the Bolton, although it will pretty much definitely get knocked out next turn, and that will be the last 2 prizes of the game. So that was a really smart play there from Azul. Okay, last one here, David Darrington versus Azul. GG once again. I think we're getting towards the finals of the competition now. We can see here Pikarom against the Rapid Strike Urshifu, dropping the Mew there, protecting the bench. Pretty big one there for Azul, because the potential for a Tag Bolt GX and taking up to like 4 prizes was actually in hand for David. Research for a fresh 7 cards here. Has the potential to use that Jirachi Stellar Wish and then to scoop it out of play. Looks like it's probably going to happen. Grabs the Communication. Really big card to grab there. Is going to is going to use that. Is probably going to get rid of the Zigzagoon, I would assume. Little moment of thought here. And we're going to see a similar sort of strategy than what we saw in that last play with Azul as well, and the Urshifu. Here comes Urshifu VMAX off of the Communication. Of course, you can't quick ball a basic, but you can communicate a basic. So it made sense to do that, and then to use the quick ball for everyone's favourite, everyone's brand new favourite, that Mimikyu. Slaps it onto the bench, is down on prizes, so G-Max Rapid Flow for just 1 Rapid Strike energy. Boom, boom, hits 2-3 prizes in play. Cannot use the Pikarom now, will get knocked out. Cannot use the Mew now because of Mimikyu. Really great play there, probably game winning. That's going to do it for the video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed these plays. I hope you enjoyed the Players Cup 3 as much as I did as well watching it. And if you're in Players Cup 4, I wish you the best of luck. Please make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Making way less videos these days just because I'm busy with life. Schedule is now once a week if you're lucky. Yeah, roll on Players Cup 4. Hoping that I can maybe get into the top 256 for Europe and then see where it goes from there. Not going to set my sights too high, but not going to underplay myself either. I do want to win. Yeah. Thank you everyone who was in the Players Cup and made these fantastic plays as well. And I'll hope to see you all again soon. Thank you.
So this is a great net position now for Jeremy, but look at that hand chip. There are a lot of Crushing Hammer. These could be some big flips here, as we do see the first one is going to go ahead and flip tails, so these are going to be big flips here. Second one also tails. Oh, it's so unfortunate here. David flipping 3 tails. Oh no.